Hey guys, welcome to AKV and this is Vishnu. So in this illustration, a study made by the mutual fund has revised the following data in respect of three securities. Security P, Q and R. Standard deviation 20, 80 and 12. A correlation with index it would be 0.66, 0.95 and 0.7875. The standard deviation of the market portfolio BSC Sensex is observed to be 18%. So you are required number one, what is the sensitivity of return of each stock with respect to the market? Number two, what is the covariance among the various stocks? Number three, what would be the risk of the portfolio considered of all the three stocks equally? Number four, what is the beta of the portfolio consisting of equal investment in each stock? Number five, what is the total systematic and unsystematic risk of the portfolio? So in this illustration, they have given three securities of a portfolio and standard deviation of each security has been given and their correlation with index has been also given. Now you are required to compute the standard deviation sensitivity of return of each stock with the respect of the market. So for that computation we have to compute the beta. So beta is called sensitivity. So the beta equals, so the formula for the beta would be PAB, that is correlation of A and B multiplied by the standard deviation A divided by standard deviation of B. So it would be 0.66 multiplied by 20 divided by 18. In the same way, it would be next one, it would be 0.95 into 18 divided by 18, which gives you 0.95 itself, and 0.75 into 12 divided by 80 will give you 0.5. Now covariance between the security. So covariance between the security would be beta of A multiplied by beta of B divided by standard deviation of the market, variance of the market, sorry. So the covariance between the security would be, therefore the covariance between P and Q would be 0.73 into 0.95 into 324. So it would be 224.59, and covariance between P and R would be 0.73 into 0.5 into 324, which gives you 118.26, and covariance between Q and R would be 0.95 multiplied by 0.5 into 324, which gives you 153.9. The next one, risk of the portfolio. So the formula for risk of the portfolio would be root of standard deviation of P square into weight of P square plus standard deviation of Q square into weight of U square plus standard deviation of R square into weight of R square plus 2 into standard deviation of A into standard deviation of P into weight of P into standard deviation of Q into weight of Q into correlation of PQ plus 2 into standard deviation of P into weight of P into standard deviation of R into weight of R into P, that is correlation of PR, plus 2 into standard deviation of Q into weight of Q into standard deviation R into weight of R into correlation of QR. So when it is converted, finally the net figure would be root of 206.86, which is 14.38%. So the risk of the portfolio would be 14.38. Now beta, portfolio beta. So the question is, the securities are in a equal proportionate, then what should be the beta? So the beta of the individual security has been given, and the weight should be 0.33, that is 1 divided by 3, which gives you 0.333. Therefore the weight should be 0.333 multiplied by 0.73, and 0.33 multiplied by 0.95, and 0.33 multiplied by 0.50. When we take the total, it would be 0.73 as weighted beta. Now systematic risk and unsystematic risk. The total risk would be systematic risk plus unsystematic risk. The formula for a systematic risk would be beta square into standard deviation of market square. So therefore 0.73 into 0.73 into 0.324, which gives you 172.65. The total risk would be 206.35, which is the variance, minus 177.68, which we have computed above. Therefore the systematic risk has been computed above as 177.68. Therefore unsystematic risk would be 29.21. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you are clear with this example. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe.